Hello everyone, so we're gonna pick up from where you left off on the last video, and so we'll start with the story quest here. Leofric has a request for an adventurer looking to do some good. I thought I told you to get out of here. What, looking for a chance to do some good? I guess I can't force you to leave. Stubborn adventurers, a lot of you. Fine then, listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the XIV manse on the ridge to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to Oiland XIV, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people of Lost Hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against Lost Hope. You, however, are not known to the bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Yes, sir. Amelberga. Amelberga needs your help to end the machinations of our bandits. Thank you. You're here. Adventurer, you must help us. The other day I spied bandits from the XIV manse selling gemstones to the smugglers. And not just any stones. Raw nashite. Of course it's that same stinking word that was in the last video. I know it had pronounced similar to malachite, but whatever. With that kind of wealth, they could purchase finer arms from the Sultan's sworn. After that, they'd surely seek revenge on the people of Lost Hope for defying them in the past. They'd slaughter Leofric and anyone else who fought back, and then they'd have their way with me and the other woman. Well, that's not good. Sniffle. Sob. Spare us this horrible fate, adventurer, I beg of you. Sob. Steal the nashashite, whatever, from the XIV manse and bring it to me. Yes, ma'am. Blavies of Lost Hope is worried for a friend fallen ill. You look as if you've put a few beasts down in your days. Would you mind putting down a few more? I guess not. A friend of mine has been taken ill, and I simply must have giant toad secretions from the liver of a toxic toad to treat him. 2 vials would suffice. You can find the nasty creatures in the unholy air. Do me this favor, I beg you. My friend will die without treatment. Please. Yes, sir. And one more over here. Hammond is looking for someone to make a delivery. Don't suppose you'd be willing to do a favor for a miner down his luck, would ya? Rumor is a man named whatever. Blackbrush Station is looking to take on miners. I'd go see him myself, but my wife's been taken ill and needs tending to. If you'd be so kind as to take my application to this Barrianger fellow, I'd be in your debt. Okay. We will head over to there first, and then we'll head over to the other ones. I guess I could have gone the other way too. Oh well. That dialogue. Oh, it was in that building, wasn't it? Button. State your business, quick-like. I'm busy. Yes, sir. An envelope addressed to the minor Barrianger containing Hyman's application for employment. Another miner looking for work, is it? Let's see. Everything looks to be in order. Alright, I'll go ahead and add him to the list. These refugees are bloody 12s then. They break their back for the next to nothing, and when they're washed up, there's always another to take their spot. Poor fools dig up pebbles worth more than they'll see in their whole lifetime. Eorzea can be a right cruel place at times, but ain't one to change what ain't broke. Kind of logic just doesn't work. Who cares if I pay them dirt cheap? They'll work anyway. Well, we'll go for the antlings here first since we need... Actually, no. Because I probably need them for a quest. Maybe. Possibly. We'll ignore them for now, but we will at least do the giant toad. Or a toxic toad. Or a giant toad either way. Now, in normal circumstances, that toad would have just eaten me. Another level. Woohoo! Oh, that's one thing I just realized I kind of mentioned before. As long as you're out of the AO ring when it's displayed, it's fine. The animation will continue to play, but you don't have to worry about that. Keep in mind also that sometimes AO actually extends out from the actual ring. You'll see kind of like crevices in the ground. I will get to an example of one of those eventually, and I'll kind of explain that then again. Because I'm certain we'll probably have forgotten. Run away! Run away! I think I need these cactar for one of my classes. Pugilist, I think. But I will attend to this first. And I find that to work best with this particular area is to be a tank, because these are aggro and I can hit hard. And if I happen to attract a lot of them at once, well, you have better protection because you are a tank. Now, that said, on the other hand, if you're a DPS class, you kill them a lot faster. I'm intentionally avoiding going into the purple ring because otherwise it'll attract unwanted attention from the others. I keep wanting to use a skill I don't actually have access to. You have to be careful. Oh, that's why. This dude's attacking me. I guess I had entered the purple thing. Eek. I might have to run away. Come on. There. That's good. One more. Potion, potion, potion. Good. I'm good. We're good. Not gonna die. This and this And there should be one more somewhere. Over here. Can I sneak? Nope. Might as well just get them both then. Or just the one. I like I was basically standing right beside him and he couldn't grab. Can I time it right? Nope. Nope. Ha! Oh, I failed. I'll try to run further away so that actually moves away from that dude because I don't feel like dealing with him. There we go. You attack me now, but you're not for long. And you're dead. Oops. Of course I have to attract another stinking bad guy. Oh well. Okay, and now I'll get this one. And then I will run away! Boom. Actually, I'm gonna change to Pugilist. Nope. Nope. Okay. So I guess I'll kill the antlings. Since I'm here. And I need them anyway for the hunt log. I was gonna grab that other one to get it since I needed another one after it, but well, oops. I accidentally turned on the caps lock. I don't think you would see that because of the way I'm recording. One more. Let's go. And we're done. Oh! Difficulty rank unlocked. So, once you complete a chapter, you see right here there's a rank, 1 through 5. Actually, it kind of has to do with your level and. So, see for the chapter 3, or rank 3, requirements for rank 3, complete rank 2 objectives, and achieve level 20 or above, so both level and that. Which also makes sense because if you're not progressed throughout the story, I think you might not have access to some areas. But I don't think that actually pertains to this hunt log. But anyway, the other thing with the hunt log, something I hadn't mentioned before, you see that these Gladiator 11, Gladiator 12, 13, 14, etc. These will actually be, I think, level 11, level 12, level 13, level 14. So it's kind of consistent with your actual level, which is nice. Okay, so since I have the ants still here, let's go through to see if I need any of them. Oh, I guess I should have been facing that way. Nope. Okay. Moving on. We are going that way. Boing. Talk to you. I must have 2 vials of giant toad secretions from the liver of a toxic toad. Here you go. Not only does this vicious liquid keep toads cool in the harsh climes of Sanolin, but its toxicity protects the toads from being consumed by predators. Oh, bless you, you're not a moment too soon. After some light preparation, I'll be able to give this to my friend. He has always had a weak heart. Were he rich, he could take the meals and regents that he needs, and we would have no need for such foulness as the bile of toads. Hope is not all that is lost us here. Gil and good health are scarce as well. A necessary evil in a nation such as Ulda, I suppose. The few at the top feast and flourish, while the many at the bottom starve and suffer. Not good, and I'm not going to pick that no matter what. So it is done? Good. I hope that wretch died screaming. Oh yeah, I guess we did kill a baron, didn't we? Ulda is more... or not a baron, we killed whatever it was. Anyhow, Ulda is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the syndicate, but none of that wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a mummer's farce. One day I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. My time has passed. The brass blades of the rose must look to others for guidance. I hate when that happens. I actually kind of like those. Not those. These ones are probably better than what I have. Well, definitely, because the ones that I have equipped are actually magical ones. Yeah, that looks like a very efficient... the gladiator is wearing magical armor. Woo! Oh well. It was so unbearable having to watch the shadows while the bandits sold those precious gemstones. An extremely rare... Wait, we already read this last video. Excellent work, Adventure. You've dealt the bandits a crippling blow. And finally, after being consigned to this shanty town for moons, a chance to improve the plight of the people, of course. Yes, improve their plight. I shall put the Nashite to good use. Worry not. I trust your motives entirely. Narf. Try on. Well, I'm not gonna wear that anyway. Item comparison. Do we have a helm for our magician magicalness? That's not too bad. I can always go for that, 'cause look. Glasses. Looky that. Wait, item comparison. Okay, we're just gonna go there for that, because why not? The Ofric would like you to deliver an item to Horizon. As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now, so in my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and give this dagger to Fufulupa. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs with the brass blades of the rose. Oops. I should have given it to the boy before I came here. Okay, so... I'm gonna use the porter. That's over there, so I'll run over this way. A very interesting garb for a gladiator. Let's put some here. Oh. I failed. I didn't actually talk to the porter. Or maybe it's because it's in a different area. I will go with that. I think they can only porter within the same vicinity. Running it is! Okay. Oh, you wouldn't know. I had a TELD message, so a private message asking me to join their FC, but that's a first. They don't usually ask, they usually just send. And of course I haven't actually joined the free company yet, where I could be getting bonuses and stuff, but that's somewhat intentional, so that I don't get too far ahead in terms of level for the quests, and also because I wanted to actually get to the point where it's actually introduced in the game, to join a free company. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of these for my gladiator now, because I'm in this right area. As I was saying, eventually it'll actually introduce you to joining a free company. Can't remember what point it is. Probably soon. Definitely an interesting looking gladiator. Celebrian, I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. You're welcome. This ornamental dagger has remained in possession of the brass blades of the rose for centuries, traditionally passed down to a new captain when an old one retires. Antique dagger. But why do you have this dagger? Only a captain of the brass blades of the rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric said I am to have it? There must be some mistake. He couldn't possibly mean to tell me that. No, of course not. I'm not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. You do that. Level 15. And we're not quite there. Let's see what other kind of belts we have. We have that one for Disciple of War. Disciple of War. Oh, that's interesting. There's a level 15 one, level 14 one, and all classes one. Well, we're gonna go for that one because we don't have one that's actually good for this. And oh, because it's too high of a level, silly. I knew that. Okay. And a new shield. Click, click, click. Fufalupa needs to assist his fellow brass blades. The brass blades of the rose have need of your assistance. One more, Celebrian. Thaumaturges from the ossuary are presently surveying footfalls for ancient relics. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Baldwin sent only a handful of brass blades. Despite his assurances to the contrary, such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to the footfalls and speak with Totoruna. Why do they always have such weird names? And wait. Yes. Wait. Where's the Hugh? I want to talk to Hugh. Nothing. And off we go. I should actually repair. It has been a while. Repairing. Not too bad. Haven't done a whole lot of fighting, mostly running and traveling, I guess. I have the habit with my main character of doing a lot of high-end stuff and then not repairing because some of it's super easy, but it does a lot of damage, especially if you're the tank, because the majority of the damage is directed to you. A bleedin' venture come to help. I ain't heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trusted men only. Any road, we've got this under control, and besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Loofaloopa. Boy's got a stick up his arse the size of a sabotender. It's no wonder the captain told him to stay at the horizon. Well, whatever. Hey, another level. Quest rewards. There are some actions which only can be learned by completing the specific class quests. For example, the ranged Lancer weapon skill piercing talent is acquired by completing the Lancer's Guild quest available at level 15. Obviously that doesn't apply. We'll have that quest there. I will do that in a bit. Right, okay. Talking to Totoruna. Totoruna would like you to call Oberon in the footfalls. And we get a new weapon. Huzzah! That looks like a little dagger. Since you're here, might as well make yourself useful. The Orbans swimming around the site are disrupting the thaumaturge's work, which means we've got to slaughter the lot of them. You can help us out by culling 6 of the beasts. Let me know when you're finished. Yes, sir. Nunu Zofu wants you to deliver a message to Crescent Cove. Huh. For a second I thought it wasn't gonna work there. Disciple of War. Well, we'll go with those because those are much better, and that's probably what we need. Hey, adventurer, mind running a message to Crescent Cove for us? Captain Baldwin's planning some festivities for the thaumaturge to see, and he wants them treated to the finest of food and drink. Nothing but the best for distinguished guests, eh? Absolutely, positively. Head west and south to the village and tell Rafi that he used to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. We will kill these Farban first. Oops. Wrong button. Just to save up on some time, I'll do them all at once because I have that, had that ability to actually. I probably bit off more than I can chew. No, both should be good. Just use that because it's much more powerful. As I murmur to myself. Okay. That, one more, and then just 2 more after this. Yeah, we'll stick over to this side. Don't want to venture too far, otherwise might get to some of the bad guys here. Aggro. I like how half of the clothing there actually looks like it was in the water. That's cool. I've never actually noticed that before, but I'm not usually wearing that kind of clothing gear. Much obliged, Venturer. That's 6 fewer Orobon to pester our guests. Truth be told, the thaumaturges could have brought their own escort from the city, but seeing as they wanted to take a gander at ruins this close to Horizon, the officers reckoned we'd be held responsible for any incidents regardless, so here we are. It ain't that much work, but we've still got to stay on guard. If an Orobon so much as nibbles on one of their toes, then we're liable to lose all of ours. And yoink that. Thank you kindly. Yay. Surely a better piece of gear. Let's see, what do I have equipped? I have that equipped. Level 12, what's this? Level 8. Oh, okay, it's hiding the ugly pants. I'm okay with the gown for now. Should talk to the smith, though. Surely I'm soon to... Oh. Well. I'll kill this first. Should just be 3 of them. Hopefully. Yep, just 3. And then we'll be off to... Oh, I guess we needed to go south anyway. For some reason I was thinking we needed to go... west. What's there? Ah, dyes and stuff. Okay. We will kill this one. We'll have to go over that way anyway, where that purple quest thingy was. So I'm in no hurry to actually get to there right now. And I need to kill these, so I might as well do that. Think higher up, some of them you have to kill 5 of them. But for the most part I think it's 3. They're a much higher difficulty, sometimes it's just 1 or 2. But I think the majority are 3 of them that you need to kill to complete that particular log. Oops. And we're good. And we're just good. Shimmy over here, hopefully not be spotted, and if not, so we're good. Okay, now who do I need to talk to? I need to talk to this dude down here. Fresh fish for the Captain Baldwin, of course, of course! We will do our best, madame. Unfortunately, we've had a poor catch in recent days on account of the rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I cannot promise that their catch will please. Don't worry, milady, the captain will have his fish, I swear it! Something doesn't seem right here. Okay. And hopefully we get a better piece of... Osmond at Crescent Cove is vexed by... litter in the area. Ugh, what a pain in the bloody arse. Who do those Limsons think they are anyway? Just look at all this, would ya? A merchant from Linsa dumped this junk when he shipped out and claimed it wasn't for selling, so he just up and left it. Barbarians, what passes for etiquette across the Strait of Merlthor? Don't suppose I could ask you to clean up the rest for me, eh? Please, I've picked up so much junk already, the mere sight of it farm makes me gag. I guess so. Decaying vegetables. Splintered crate. Splintered crate. Bottomless toolbox. Can you really call it a box then? And probably over here. Empty decanter. Holy cup! Decaying vegetables, moth-eaten sack, unsold pot. Well, at least the pot could be sold if it's a decent? Unless it's got crap in it. That was close, almost had to redo that one. Okay, done with that. We'll talk to Marilda. Marilda needs help preparing. Oh, yay, good help. Not that I would show it, but Marilda needs help preparing a meal for unscrupulous guests. Pardon me, madame. I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Our village has long been a haven for unscrupulous characters. One such band has taken over our tavern. They demand that we serve them buzzard thighs, thick shell legs, and scaphite slices, none of which we have in our larders. Could you procure those ingredients for me, adventurer? I have not the skill to harvest them from the creatures. Let me guess, it's probably those beasties that I just killed a moment ago. Well, perhaps I can do that with one of my the other classes. Adolin of Crescent Cove seeks help removing debris caught in her nets. You're welcome. Have you some time to spare, an old fishwife friend? I've nets with I've nets what need tending, as you can probably tell. These nets you see hanging here are used to hauling fish. Problem is, is in the doing. They dredge up all the manner of junk from the sea bottom. I'd be grateful if you'd pick any debris from them you might find. Flotsam. Or is jetsam? No? No? Just flotsam? Okay. Kudos to anybody who gets the reference. Thank you, dear. That's one less chore what needs seeing to. You're welcome. I tell you, 'tis no easy thing being a fishwife. When not mending nets and patching sails, I'm praying to Lulan for still waters and a hearty haul. Still, I wouldn't trade all the hard work for anything. And we'll equip those. Please tell me there's a chest piece soon. I don't want to have to keep wearing my magic gear. Thank you, friend. Seeing this place clean again does my spirit good. Though I suppose some other Limpson merchant will be by before long and leave more filth behind. I hate my life. Poor dude. Well, we could go for that now. Yep. Even if you don't use some of this gear, you can always just sell it later. Okay, back this way. To kill beasties that we probably already needed to kill. Let's see. Hunt log. Oh. Cactar. Nesting. Sand toad. What about you? Nesting buzzard. Ah. Oh well. I'll still hit them with the Fugilist, since I need to level them up anyway. Actually, wait. No, it should be fine. The nice thing with some of the early DPS classes is that you have the chance to, you have the skilled second wind, which means you can heal yourself. Like that. Oops. I keep hitting the control button because I usually have it right there. I'm not used to hitting just the 4. that fate failed. That's okay. I wasn't wanting to do it anyway. Oh, I'm done with these. Whoops. Oh well. There we go. Just let the health regenerate. And then we'll go for this buzzard. That's the kind of unfortunate thing with the being a pass right now. A lot of the skills actually have a higher bonus if you're on the flank, so behind whatever bad guy you're fighting against. But early on, it's not as big of a deal. And we'll just leave this dude over here. Yes, should be safe here. If not, then we'll... Whoops! And then... I think we have to kill something on that side. Yes, those over there. I'm just gonna switch back to gladiator because these ones are stronger and I'm not getting a whole lot of experience from the other ones at all. I am, but not at the same time, and I'm close to leveling up again for the gladiator, so that's okay. And if you always look on the minimap there, it shows you where some of the creatures are that you need to kill for whatever quest, which is convenient. Just didn't notice that. That would have been poison. These particular ones remind me of Omnimite, the Pokemon. Okay, now to run back this way. You know, I never actually noticed that there was Lalafell there. Not entirely sure why they're fishing right in the middle of all those buzzards. It's the pretty sky, and a lighthouse. I just didn't enjoy that for a minute, without the line in her face. Screenshot. Anyway. This way. Marilda. Have you the ingredients? If we fail to satisfy the bandits, they will take their displeasure out on us. Yes, ma'am. One would not guess this succulent slice of lean meat came from a bird known for dining on decaying flesh. That's kind of creepy. If you can make it through the stone-hard shell, you will be treated with a sweet, buttery meat that is best eaten steamed. Kind of sounds like crab. Sailors who have traveled to the eastern islands beyond the Sea of Jade swear that the rubbery flesh of this shelled creature is best eaten raw. I'll take your word for it. Bless you, adventurer, bless you. We may yet pass this eve without incident. Though I know not what terrors tomorrow may bring, these outlaws do whatever they please, and we have not the strength to stand up to them. The brass blades of Horizon and Vesper Bay see no profit in protecting a poor village like ours. Most of them pretend we do not even exist. Some protectors they are. Worst of all are those in league with the bandits. Not good. And another level. Marilda. Yay! Different gear! Look, 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 look! And the stupid pants. Marilda may have stumbled upon a secret. Cutscene. When the bandits were in their cups, I overheard them discussing their plans. It seems they've come to collect gemstones stolen from Copperbell mines. Nashite, I think I heard one say. They are to meet with their co-conspirators soon at the Footfalls. What did you say? Illicit exchanges and shadowy deals. The brass blades cannot abide such malfeasance. Okay, whatever. Forgive my eavesdropping. I came to Crescent Cove merely to thank you in person. I never imagined I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside Horizon's gates. We must act quickly if we are to apprehend these thieves. I will notify Captain Baldwin at once. Oh, no, wait! You mustn't! Oh. We must stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits. I thought something seemed fishy. And not the fish that are round. Corrupt. Run, we must stop the crazy little lollifell. Don't mind my dialogue. I find a little cuckoo. And that's fun. Hopefully. Yep, we're good. What about this one? We'll go this way. Ah, and it's another damagey question. Oh, go away, you stupid buzzard. Leave me alone. Thank you. I'll have to bite them. Captain Baldwin, sir, I've discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from Copperbell mines and... Wait, those gauntlets, those boots. Why, you're one of Quiver's men, sir. That man is a thief and a scoundrel. And what of it? His coin's good, and that's what counts. What? Captain Baldwin? Are you working with these men? It cannot be. I told you to stay in Horizon, Fufulupa. It didn't have to be like this. They'd get their nashite, I'd get my gill, and none would be the wiser. But, sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lodorito finds out? Yeah, he is a fool, don't you see? I'm acting under the authority of Lord Lodorito himself. Pat. Poor Lollifell. And on a random note, I really like his hair color. That's kind of cool. I like the combination. Anyway. No, that can't be true. Why do you think people join the Brass Blades, Fufulupa? To serve and protect? Ha! We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for coin. You there, adventure. Do you remember me? Well, I remember you. Sir Baron von Quiverin. Oh, I thought we killed this dude. Oh, okay, no, I killed his brother. Is this... You killed my father. Now prepare to die. Inigo Montoya. I am Sir Baron von Quiverin the Fourth, Esquire. You killed my brother, and now I'm going to return the favor. You will try. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest that both of you die. Well, it's not in my best interest, or his, and flash. And flash. Boom, boom. It's time to do your duty, Fufulupa. Time to die for your country. You're unbending. Why, Captain? Why? I trusted you. I guess I should kill these guys first. Corrupto. And as then Fufulupa just healed me. That's why my health went up all of a sudden. Don't know if you noticed that before. And we'll kill this guy. And then we'll kill you. And as a tank, make sure you point the bad guys away from the rest of the party. Because in that way, the AO, if it's in front of them, which it typically is, it directs you, and the strikes you see as he's using a lance will be towards the front, thereby be attacking in the front. And done. Duty complete. That's enough, Baldwin. Your partner is dead and your plans are undone. You've no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Leofric. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder, you who have done so much in another man's name? What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Qyvern's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lolorito's surprise when he learned that a rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advance a personal agenda. He knows? But I'm a captain! He wouldn't... He was a captain I was a captain too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the brass blades of the Rose proud. Captain Leofric, Captain Baldwin, he said that Lord Lolorito... Lord Lolorito wouldn't waste his time on a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all our brethren are no better, and that each and every one cares for naught but coin? Ha! Mere excuses to justify his schemes. Aye, we've no shortage of greedy saws, some who'd probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. But there are men like you, Fufalupa, men good and true, whom the small folk respect. Which is why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of the Rose need a leader with honor, and you're the most honorable man I know. Aw, Captain! Oh, look at that little face. Thank you for all your help, Celebrian the Captain. I will escort Captain Baldwin back to the horizon. Pray visit me in the town when next you return. His face is cute. I especially like the pink cheeks. That's amusing. And back this way. Well, that looks kind of better. Not really. Oh, that looks so hilarious. Welcome back. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means the brass blades of the Rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I've been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless that this is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Celebrian, for your service to the Sultanate. You are a true hero. You're welcome. We'll go with that. Oh, well, look at that. There we go. Well, why do the pants suck? Fufalupa will entrust you with a matter of grave importance. I salute you, honored friend, as acting captain. Acting Captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we have been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed this sealed letter addressed to a man named Owen. But he is one of the Sultan's Sword's elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owen was too? This letter may well serve as evidence of their collusion, and so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information until now. I've chosen you. Pray bear this letter to Mistress Momody of the Quicksand and relate the circumstances of its discovery. Not only is she a staunch supporter of the Sultana, but she is well acquainted with the Sultan's sworn. She will know how best to proceed. Aye aye, Captain. And to the porter it is. I could teleport, but this is much cheaper and, well, it doesn't take a whole lot long. So it's like 5 gold in comparison to like 100 and something. So, want to lose a minute? Or that. And we get to enjoy the scenery. And there we go. Into Ulda. Secrets and lies. And we'll talk to Momody. Do, 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 do. Actually, I'm going to talk to the smith quickly to see if I can... Oops. What did he say? Well, well, the mantle of adventure does not drape so awkwardly from your shoulders as it once did, but while questing alone certainly brings its own rewards, you haven't truly adventured until you've delved into some darkened dungeons, stalwart comrades at your side. Ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm, and these are best conquered in the company of trustworthy allies, and such advice holds true for many a formidable foe that would crush a solitary adventurer. How one fights in a party, however, is often drastically different from how one fights alone. Thus did we construct the Hall of the Novice, where we endeavor to prepare you for those differences. The hall can be found just north of Eleoprit in western Lenosa. Within its walls we offer burgeoning heroes a bevy of training exercises. Step into the flames, my friend, and forge the skills you shall need for the morrow. Hall of the Novice membership granted. You now have access to the Hall of Novice register for training exercises by speaking with one of the smiths, or select Hall of Novice located under duty in the main menu. And this is what I was trying to look for, because you get actually better gear for beginning, and I totally recommend doing this. And you can see display the completed exercises, because you can redo them to relearn them. There is, I will go through the 3 different ones, gladiator, pugilist, and thaumaturge, because I believe that basically opens up all 3 of them. So here is current class job gladiator, roll tank, and we'll begin. Avoid area of effect attacks. And unfortunately sometimes the opening dialogue is a bit slow, but yeah, you'll see. And this describes level sync. Level sync is a system which allows players to participate in lower level duties by temporarily adjusting their levels, and is available for most fates and instant whatever things. You'll have to pause in between that. So listen up, novice. For this exercise you'll be learning avoidance. An enemy often tips his hand before a big strike, so save yourself some hurt and step clear of the impact. Show you've learned to get out of the way and you pass. Are we clear? Let me know when you're ready to begin. Then once he's done with that dialogue, preparing to start then, are ya? And then it'll continue to begin the actual exercise. And then you get to do the actual exercise. In this case, it's avoid the aggro. This training exercise is now underway, and I'm just going to zoom out so I don't miss anything. Watch your opponent carefully when you see an attack coming and move out of the strike zone. That's basically your AO. So, that. And you don't actually have to defeat the enemy, you just have to avoid the AO, and it'll tell you basically like 3 times. Or however many times, it's usually like 3. Time I switch to a new technique. Better change your dance. That's the way. Now teach your ranged opponent. So now I have to... That's the way. Avoid the ranged ability. You can basically just run around. Now you have to avoid both of them. And of course he does that, which makes it difficult. Explains it, we got time to escape. Keep calm and watch for the signs. You can see them casting up here. And with that, the duty's complete. And this concludes the exercise. Come see me for your reward. And then it takes you back out to the trainer who was at the end there, at the beginning. Then you talk to them. Outstanding! Learning to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill an adventurer needs. Those who are insistent on standing still won't long survive the profession. And speaking of survival, perfecting each of me lessons will earn you a piece of armor to help you in your chosen role. You can also repeat the same lessons with the other masters and be rewarded with equipment that works best for students of their combat style. Here's your bonus for completing this exercise. Remember, this training on the field of battle. And here we get gauntlets. And basically the gear that he's wearing is what you also get. Obviously this is for Rukadin, but and my character race is here, so it'd be slightly different. And obviously with the male and female there's a slight difference as well, just in how it fits better. Some of the early gear for gladiators mostly fit for, well, male characters, so that's kind of unfortunate. But we have better gauntlets, and close that. It's here in the duty log. Hall of Novice. And exercise 2 now. I'm just gonna go through these because better gear is better gear. And I think you can do all of them at once. So I'll probably just go through the rest of these for all of the classes, and then that'll be it for this video. And then the next video I'll pick up where well, I'll close off with just talking to Momomedy, and then see where that takes us. But I'll definitely do this bit. has the better gear. Listen up, novice. When it comes to your place in a party, you're the wall of steel what takes enemy hits, soaking up the pain and keeping your mates safe. That's what you need to focus on most during the battle. Enmity is a measure of how badly a foe wants to kill you, and it's your job to be at the top of every enemy's list. So for the exercise, you'll be learning about enmity and how to build it. The best way to establish yourself as a threat? Stirring together some nasty combinations. In your case, I'd stay out with a fast blade and follow it up with a savage blade, so fast blade, savage blade, and as you can see, additional effect increases enmity. Show me a solid series of blows and I'll consider your lesson learned. Are we clear? Let me know when you're ready to begin. And Marauder has a slightly different skill set for that. I can't remember what their skills are, but we'll get to that once we work on that. So, here we are. This training exercise is now underway. The training dummy. Hit that wooden worry with your combination. Okay. Don't try nothing fancy. Get the wrong order more than 4 times and we start over. So, 1 and 2. That's the way less. 1, 2. Got the right idea. 1. Keep the order I told you. The combination won't sting the same if you mix it. Well done. Keep it up, lass. You're almost at the end of it. And done. So, as I was mentioning with some of this stuff before, I actually hadn't noticed all those pop-up windows, so I had no idea what I was doing, so this actually took me a longer time when I first did this. Use that combination in battle and you'll build up the enmity you need. When faced with a single foe, it's the simple methods that are often the most effective. Here's your bonus for completing the exercise. Remember, this training on the field of battle. I guess we don't get gear for that one. I think it's every other one that you get gear. So there's helm, chest, pants. Let's see. Helm, chest, pants, boots, gauntlets. So 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Let's see. Training 3. I will just do the gladiator ones. I'll do the pugilist and the thaumaturge ones. Well, I will record them. I might not include it into this video, because if it's requested that you guys want to see it, then I can upload it into their own videos at some other point. So I might just edit that portion out of the video, and then you won't see that. It'll just skip right to the momity bit. So in this, listen up, novice. Do you recall how you built the enmity for the last exercise? This time you'll be testing that combination on a proper opponent. I've said this before, lass, but it bears repeating. Your job is to soak up the pain and to keep your mates safe. And yeah, do that by directing the foe's enmity onto yourself. If your ally's still standing at the end of the light, I'll count that as a win. Are we clear? When you're ready, begin. And then it kind of repeats the dialogue. Training exercise is now underway. So that's probably our ally, and we need to keep this dude away from this one. And if you also have the flash ability, increases enmity in all nearby enemies. Additional effect, blind. And basically this time around you do have to beat him. And you can use your skills to help you along the way to make this faster. Because otherwise you might get bored fast, especially if you do these. I believe there's 10 exercises in total. And this includes the exercise. Come see me for my reward, or for the reward. Can we get gear this time? Let's see. As you've seen, combinations are a fine way of building an enmity. When a party is relying on you to take the hits, you need a reliable method to grabbing the enemy's attention. Here's your bonus for completing the exercise. Remember this training on the field of battle. Now, this pertains particularly to tanks. For DPS, try to attack the one that your tank is targeting, and the way you can tell that is on the side where your monster list is, or bad guys list. It'll show you the enmity scale and all that sort of stuff. So, next one. I don't think there's a level restriction for any of these, so hopefully I can do them all. Okay, listen up, novice. For this exercise, you'll learn how to build enmity with multiple foes, aka use flash. Have you ever tried using the flash technique? I'll let you aggravate an entire group of enemies. Flash hits every bugger within a circle around you. Make sure you're in position so you don't miss anyone. If there's like 3 opponents, it's best to try to stay in the middle of the third one, or whichever one's in the middle. That way you use flash and it usually hits all of them. Flash hits, are we clear? Yep. Let's start. Training is now underway. Yeah, blah blah blah, let's start. Boom. Kind of gives you an example of the range. So you just try to target yourself within the middle of them. Obviously, it's a little tricky if you have DPS that are a bit too hasty, so you don't actually get the chance to establish that. And I didn't actually read what he said. Whoops. Here's your bonus, blah 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 blah. So I'm going to assume there's more of them. I will do those after. So I'm just continuing with the Hall of Novice here. Finish up with the gladiator, and then I will go through the DPS and thaumaturge, or at least the yeah, because I think they're 2 different ones. We'll see. Listen up, novice. For this exercise, you'll be training against multiple opponents. Use flash to gain. Didn't I just do this one? I might not be able to do more than this. Oh, no, this is a different one. Enmity with groups, just like to practice, be sure that your enemy is only interested in hitting you, defeat every enemy on the field, and I'll consider your lesson learned. Are we clear? Yep. So we need to protect this one, so make sure you use flash. And that'll be your DPS, your healer, and your tank. So I'm just gonna stand here. And use flash. And use flash. And use flash. And how I can tell if I have aggro or not is if, as you can see, they're red to me, so this one actually doesn't. Or possibly doesn't. it's a lot harder to keep aggro later. Or early on because of DPS being stronger, so I'm just gonna kill the DPS there. And then I'll attack this one, bring them back over here, use flash again. Needless to say, I wasn't very efficient, but whatever. And I'm wrong, this is actually a thaumaturge, not a healer. That's your healer. Ironically, there's all 4 classes here, plus me being the odd lady out, but whatever. And there we go, duty complete. And our healer companion is safe. Sort of. Come see me for your reward. So this should be a gear piece. Blah blah blah, infected, da-da-da-da. Guys can probably pause and read that. So the most annoying thing is that it looks like pants, but for freaking female characters, it's more like a skirt. Because a kank female is totally gonna wear a skirt. Hey, skirt. If you see in the display. Anyways. Okay, and on to the next one. Oh, following class must be first finished, so... Okay, that's it for the tank for now, and I will do Hall of Novice, and I can't because I'm not the right level. Well, I guess that's it for now. I'll record the rest later. So we'll talk to Mobity. It's been too long. Dadanan tells me you've been keeping busy in Horizon. Want you to know I'm grateful for everything you've done for the people in Ulda. Even though you've seen the seedier side of the city, you've continued to help your fellow man. Believe me, the folk around here love you for it. What is it? You look like you've got something to say. A letter addressed to Sultan Sworn Elite Owen. So that's what this is all about. Fuvalupu's thinking Owen might have been in league with Baldwin, that this letter could be proof of something shady? Owen's as loyal as Sultan Sworn as I've ever known. I haven't the foggiest what this says, but... Wait a minute. Wasn't Owen the one who... Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, I think you know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you, but if you're determined to see through to the bitter end, say the word and I'll explain. So... I guess I'll talk to her, and I'll continue the rest of those novice things off screen, but I will, or not in this video, but I'll continue them in a different video, but not as part of the playthrough kind of thing. Can I count on your discretion, Slebberin? If so, then listen closely. We get a ring. Nobody wishes to enlist the aid of a trusted friend of Ulda. The outside world believes Ulda to be a sultanate, ruled by Sultana Nanamo Ulnamo. Truth is, though, it's the 6th wealthiest citizen that holds the most sway, the Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana's still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep even if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. Pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, a symbol of royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owen's the Sultan Sworn who was charged with guarding it that night. I'd bet anything this letter was written by the jerks who made off with the crown. It can't be coincidence that a man we know to have been fraternizing with thieves had a letter for Owen of all people at this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Solarian. Tell him Momody sent you and that it concerns a lost heirloom. Yes, ma'am. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. So that will be it for this video. Thanks for watching!